Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo! What's going on, fellas? You don't know who we got for a guest this evening. Who do we got for a guest? Let's see. Let's see who we got. You guys think I'm in jail? You think I'm going to jail? You're absolutely ridiculous. You think I am actually going to jail? You believe the fake news? I am an alpha male, okay? I literally am an alpha male. Everything I do is great. Do you have a Bugatti? Do you have a Bugatti? No, because you don't invest in Bitcoin. I do, okay? If you want a Bugatti just like me, you gotta invest in Bitcoin, all right? Don't believe the news. I am living well. I am living my life because I am an alpha male and I do everything the correct way, okay? Chicks dig me. I got a Bugatti. Where's yours? I don't know. Suck it, though. Suck it. I'm not going to jail. Screw you. Yo, what's going on, guys? A lot of you guys probably have no idea who that is. That's Mr. Tate. The news is he got arrested today. It's not crypto related, but I know that's what everyone's talking about right now. The Tate Master goes to jail. Mr. Andrew Tate goes to jail. What an interesting day today. You got Solana dumping. You got Tate going to jail. you got an interesting day today. But let's talk some crypto, man. How's everyone doing? You can see the title of the stream. Bitcoin, sort of sideways capitulation. How much longer can we realistically expect this to go on? Probably longer, but Sol, let's go check out Sol, because I know Mike said, hey, this is basically what Mike told me in the pregame lobby. He said, listen, if you want people to be bored, just look at Bitcoin. If you want people to care about what you're talking about, just look at Solana. So we're going to look at Solana if it'll load. For some reason, this thing's all jacked up here. All these tabs are all kind of jacked up. Look at this. I'm clicking on tabs right now. Nothing's opening over here. Holy moly. We're just going to have to use the one chart that we have. Holy crap. All right. Let's go over here to altcoins. Let's go check out Sol. We had a little bit of technical difficulties over here today, guys. With this whole browser here. I don't know what's going on. I click on all my tabs. They don't open. Holy Lord. Not only is it a Bitcoin bear market, but it's a browser bear market, which is kind of ridiculous if you ask me. But Solana, what we got? So Sol had a little bit of a dipperoo. And then guess who came out and tweeted, right? Vitalik kind of came out and tweeted and said, listen, I think Sol has good developers. And it bounced back up, right? So Sol actually went all the way back down to 788 earlier. That's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nut burgers. Dump it. What the hell? I was told that Solana had the most users, had more than Ethereum. What happened to Solana? Solana! I love that name. I was gonna name my child Solana. It's such a beautiful name. And yes, I do have a child. I married FOMO. You never be married FOMO. But this is ridiculous. Solana is a good project. Why is it dumping? This is all Sam Bitchman's Fried fault with all his donut eating and his stupid hair. His hair sucks. I'm out of here. I cannot deal with Sol dumping anymore. I am selling. Thank you, man. Thank you. Anyways, dude. Lakia Shiza. Oh, my Lord. Let's see. You guys are saying Lakia Shiza today. Dude, it's all over the place right now. All over the place. You got, oh, these are actually working. Look at this. It's working now. Oh, some of them are working. Anyways. Solana, big wick to the downside, big wick to the upside. Okay, so big wick to the downside, big wick to the upside. Kind of just doing absolutely nothing, man. To be honest, I mean, you wicked out of 786, but Vitalik came in. Vitalik came in and said, "Listen, man, Solana is a good project. They have some good developers, and that got pushed back up to the upside." So. Here we are. He kind of just pumped and dumped like an absolute tornado there. But in reality, kind of just dumped it with the rest of the market, man. I mean, the rest of the altcoins, if you look at altcoins today, they all just kind of bled out, man. They all bled out. They were all down 3, 4, 5%. Bitcoin continues sideways. This is what I expect to happen over the next couple months, man. It's going to be boring, and quite frankly, it is boring as shit. What's going on, Dan? Win internet? Win internet. Is the mic on? The mic is on, man. The mic is freaking on. Now, I see some people calling for crazy, crazy levels. I saw Clint making jokes in the pregame lobby saying Wendy O is calling for $3, and Clint was making some jokes. If you were there for the Clint jokes, there were some good jokes, man. But I mean, listen, if we zoom out on Solana here, Solana kind of reminds me of sort of Tesla, where it has this big move up and there's really nothing here, you know. It came out over here and at like $1. Listen, there's nothing here for Sol, man. There is nothing here for Solana. You know, so I personally, I'm not gonna touch Solana right here. I'm gonna be honest. I am not touching Solana right here. To me, it's kind of almost like the ADA chart, where ADA just has a complete move up and then a complete move down because there's no support. I could see Sol coming all the way back down to like these range lows, back down to $2. I know that sounds crazy. I know that's FUD. It's such complete FUD. But that's where a lot of these altcoins are at, man. They're all looking a little shady. Bathwater said $5.8 is my Sol bottom target. That fair value gap in this chart. $5.8. Yeah, I mean, if you want to take about half of this move up, I mean, you definitely could do that. You definitely could do that. If your favorite S coin is now pennies and people are not buying it up faster than Jordan has, that's about where we're at, man. Anyways, I mean, that's Sol. It's kind of like the rest of the market, man. I know you guys are like, oh, Jordan, you're not that enthusiastic. Because there ain't nothing to be enthusiastic about, you know? It's hard to sit up here and be enthusiastic when, as sort of been saying, I expect the market to go sideways and altcoins just to continue to bleed for a little bit, you know? Anyways, that's Sol. Let me go back over here. And the internet's all jacked up, man. So, not the internet, but my sort of computer over here is all type of jacked up. Let's come all the way back over here. Let's come all the way back over here. Woohoo! Come on, we got to go all the way back. Here we go. Here's the Bitcoin chart, though. Bitcoin at the same price it was this morning. Holy shit. I don't want to talk about the short-term charts, man. Short-term chart, you're at a support level. You're below the mid-range. There ain't anything to talk about that's new. Again, I'm gonna go crazy at this point, guys. I really am. I feel like I'm gonna turn into Bob sometime soon. Right? I'm gonna look at this chart and I'm gonna turn into Bob. Man, it's ridiculous. I'm going back to crypto. That's what all my Zoomer friends are telling me. All these boomers, right? They were cropping on crypto and then they moved to crypto, right? And they're the reason it's going slow. It's like gold. It's like gold from 40 years ago. They all moved to it. Now it doesn't move. That's crypto now. Nice, man. I'm going back to stocks. At least there's some volatility there. Stocks are more like crypto now. Oh, Bitcoin sucks. Sucks, man. Nice, dude. I'm going to trade Tesla. At least there's volume. Oh. No, but listen, Bitcoin's a freaking stable coin, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Bitcoin is a stable coin. So I real quick, I want to touch on today the Bitcoin sideways, because let's be honest, that's what it looks like right now, just continued sideways. But how long can we expect this to go sideways for, right? Is there any indications on how long, or is just there always going to be no volume? Is just going to be no volume for the rest of 2023? Well, I guess there's a few things that we can look at to say, okay, when can we expect some type of movement? Is 2023 just going to be a complete sideways range? Let's see, right? Let's freaking see. And we'll jump on into it in a second. Sol chart, forget Bitcoin. Just zoom in on the 15-minute chart. You want to zoom on the 15-minute chart for Bitcoin? Here we go. Here's the 15-minute chart. Look at the 15-minute chart, man. Look at this shit. Look at this. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is about a $500 range. You can't even do anything about this. But anyways, I mean, before we jump onto that, I will continue to say, I mean, I look at Bitcoin's chart and I say, okay, 12-hour, you're going to expect some short-term volatility. You got to at some time soon. There's no way you continue to just snail like this. There is no way. 12-hour BBWP is bottomed out. So what should we expect? I mean, you're at support. Let's keep it real. I mean, it's a very debatable support, but it's one hit, it's two hits, it's three hits. Here's what I'm looking for, at least for a short term. And this could give us maybe a little bit of a clue of what to expect coming next. Because listen, right now, guys, what do you see in the market right now? What do you see in the market right now? I'm getting that little bit of feeling that people are starting to say the same shit that I heard back in late September. Where what was everyone saying back then? Okay, here's what everyone would say. Let's have our good friend up here. Come on, man. Jordan, don't even you dare say we're going to go up. There is no way. Bitcoin has no chance of moving any to the upside, okay? Everything is bearish right now. Do you see the rate hikes? Do you see inflation? There is no way Bitcoin can have a 5 to 10% move to the upside. Absolutely zero chance, okay? This economy is shit. There is no money coming to this market right now, okay? Don't even try to call a move to the upside. No. Here's the deal, man. Here's the deal, okay? I'm starting to get a little bit of that inkling feeling, and this is just more of a short-term move, kind of like it was over here. I'm getting a little bit inkling that Bitcoin gets a slight move up, but I don't think it lasts. Okay, I'm looking at this and I say this could just be our range for the next couple months. I think Bitcoin actually starts to move up. Right, starts to move up. and actually takes this liquidity back to the upside. I know you guys will call me crazy right now. It's okay. It's okay. We can always call Jordan crazy until I do in middle of 2023 when the market's still going sideways. But I'm expecting to move up and then just to move back down. Okay, let's keep it real. That's what I'm expecting. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say Bitcoin's going to go up here, 21K, 25K, we're going to the moon. No, just a little bit of a move up to get a move down. And that I know that's not exciting, right? That's not what you want to hear, right? Everyone wants to hear, here's what everyone wants to hear. People like to watch either a super moon boy or a super bear. Why? Because everyone likes to hear what they want to hear, right? The bears want to watch someone that's calling for 8K. The bulls want to hear someone that's saying the bottom is in 100%, right? That's what we want to hear as humans. I'm guilty of that too, all the time. But here's the deal, like, I think we just kind of get a little bit of a bump and we continue sideways. I'm going to be real. I go to the daily chart, and this daily chart is kind of the same thing we were doing over here. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I do expect to move up, kind of like how we did over here in this little bear flag, right? Everyone was super bearish down here. There's no way we can get any move up, right? When I start hearing there's no way Bitcoin can get a 5% pump, that's when I'm expect a 5% pump. Because in reality, a 5% pump is nothing. I'm hearing that right now. There's no way. Not going to say it's going to happen right this second, but I think over the next couple, a week or so, I do think you're going to see that move to the upside, where then everyone gets bullish again, and kind of like how it's been the whole bull market, or bear market, I should say. Bull market. Holy shit. I forget what that's even like. You kind of get that move up, and then you just come right back down. Just kind of another bear flag, and kind of the same shit over and over and over again. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. All in short term, let's go. All in short term. There we go. Let's see. There's no volume to push it up. The volume is as weak. Just wait. There's always no volume until there is. Okay. Now, how long do we expect to go sideways for? Well, I would say, the way I look at it is this. What am I looking at? I at least expect sideways until the end of January, right? I've been saying that consistently, like, until the end of January, that's when I expect maybe a move over the bull market support band. Until then, just sideways, man. Sideways. But what I'll say is, I'll continue to say, is Bitcoin usually gets over the bull market support band 5 more weeks every single time in every single bear market. Now, past results don't have to equal future results, but, you look at this and you say, okay, 49 weeks the first time to get over the bull market support band, 54 weeks the second time, 59 weeks the third time, and 64 weeks puts you at the end of January, okay? Right here to get back over that. That doesn't mean we're going to the moon, right? I mean, listen, in 5 more weeks, this could be down here at 18K, 17K, right? And then you just get back over it, and what do you normally do? You normally go sideways for even longer. So that's sort of my outlook right now. I think we've been in that boring 6-month period, to be honest. But I think we still have to grind it out a little bit. But my take is, I'll continue to say this. My take is that Bitcoin will not go down as much as the rest of the market. And I've been pretty adamant with that. I think stocks are about to get absolutely hammered, in my opinion. Stocks are about to get hammered. Apple's about to get hammered. Amazon's going to continue to get hammered. Tesla's going to get hammered. Stocks are going to continue to get absolutely plummeted. This is my honest take. Just the way that they're all breaking key support levels. It's brutal. But I think Bitcoin ends up holding up pretty well. And I think there's going to be this little narrative shift where you see everyone seeing the stocks drop 50%, and Bitcoin's kind of just holding, and people are like, wait, Bitcoin's not that volatile anymore. It's this little theory of mine that I have, but we shall see. Andrew said, yup, sideways till 2024. True. Daniel said, take this bitch coin for another crab region. No, Dan, we don't want another crab region, man. Just keep it here. If you're going to crab, just keep it here, man. Just keep it here. But no, here's my outlook. here's my outlook. I think for the next month or two, Bitcoin's going to go sideways slash slightly down. Okay, sideways slash slightly down into Q1 of 2023. December, January, maybe February. We just kind of continue to grind it out. The 2-week MACD continues to rise up. When this crosses, that'll probably be the time to be like, okay, maybe we have a chance at getting a little bit of upside. If the macro continues to, the macro kind of goes against or goes with us, right? With inflation and the Fed doesn't crush our hopes and dreams again. That's obviously been the whole year so far. This is the price action I expect. Something like this, which sucks, man. Which sucks. But we continue to build out this bullish divergence where you continue to get higher on the MACD, but you get lower on price. Eventually, the bears run out of fuel, and you sort of round out into 2023. Woohoo! A lot of fun. Woohoo! It's a whole lot of fun, man. Whole lot of fun. But what I'll sort of say is this. Okay? I know that's all doom and gloom, but I will continue to say this. This year will be the time that we look back and we say, damn, I wish I accumulated more. I know right now is a brutal time, man. Personally, since I've been investing in anything, this is the worst sentiment and just attitude towards investing in anything that I've ever seen. Everyone thinks 2023 is going to be a horrible year. I think it's going to be more a crab year for Bitcoin, at least. You might get ups and downs and sideways, but we'll look back at this time and say, shit, man. I was just bored, and I maybe I didn't do everything that I should have to be able to accumulate more stuff during this time. We'll all look back and say that. But we got to trudge through this freaking region, man. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. Drawing with his theories? My theories. Everyone's got a theory, man. Everyone's got a theory. Where's Becker? Becker's sleeping, man. Becker's sleeping right now. Becker. Where is Becker? Do I got Becker on here? Here's Becker. What's going on, guys? It's Becker. I got nothing to say about this market, guys. 2023, it's going to be a boring year, right? You're going to see stuff capitulate. You're going to see stuff bounce. When the market finally bottoms out, you better be ready with cash on the sidelines because that's when you're going to want to pay attention. And listen, the herd's usually wrong, okay? The herd is not going to buy the bottom. I'm going to tell you that right now. When the bottom actually comes in, everyone's going to be scared shitless. Everyone's going to think the market's going to go down forever. And that's what I'm going to scoop it in with my big ass balls, my big ass dick, and I'm going to buy up all the crypto, especially the gaming tokens that all you guys sell during 2023, that I was selling during 2022 at higher prices. I'm going to buy all that shit on you guys. Just like, guess what? Oh, actually, you don't have to buy your mom. She wants it for free. But that's what's going to happen in 2023. All right? All you pansies are going to be crying. I'm going to be buying all your crypto, bitch. All right? So get ready. Becker the Pecker out. Peace. Becker is so bored, he obliterated. Oh, Lord. Andrew said, everyone this year can tell family and friends to buy all the big boys and stocks along with BTC and ETH and look like a genius in 2025. Yeah, but most people won't do it, That is the case. Now is the time where if you're in the crypto space, you get trolled. You fast forward 2 or 3 years. The same people that will ask me if you can buy Safe Moon at the top. It is what it is. It's rinse and repeat. It seems to be, at least. And right now, Bitcoin's doing the same thing it always does. Doing the same thing it always does. It's just like we said, just got to get through 2023, which I expect to mostly be pretty sideways, with maybe a little pumps and dumps here and there, but mostly sideways. Let's see. Up 100% today on stock trades today. Not for, it's bad when you trade in stocks, Let me ask you guys in the chat, who's been trading stuff other than crypto during the last like 2 months or so? Who's been trading stuff other than crypto? So I'm going to tell you, I've paid attention more to stocks than crypto in the last 2 months. I'll be honest with you guys. right? I've never looked more at Tesla, Amazon, Google, Apple, these charts than I have in my entire life in the last 2 months. Like shit. At least you get some volatility with those. Lord. Like I said, in crypto, we're all looking like this right now. It's like, man. It's not even that the price is low. It's just that nothing's happening. You know what I mean? It's brutal, dude. It's brutal. Now, if I'm going to be honest, I still think the charts look pretty shaky for Bitcoin overall. That's not why I'm not that enthusiastic. You know, I'm just not at the moment. There's nothing on the chart that's like, wow, man, I think we're gonna pump right now. You know, and it's kind of like it's not depressing, but it's just like just time. You got to go through this time. I mean, I look at the charts and I say, okay, is Bitcoin just making another bear flag? All right, let's look at what our target would be, just for fun. Is Bitcoin making another bear flag? If you take the highs to the lows and you put this down, that does give you that like $13,000 target. And also, you know, listen, we're about to get a yearly close, the quarterly close. Every single big sort of time frame is pointing to 14K still. I still think 14K at the very least is I don't want to say like 100% certain, because whenever I say something 100% certain, it never happens. But I would say 14K, at least 14K at this point looks pretty probable, just based on the big time frames, right? The monthly, if we close the monthly anywhere below 17,200, which, you know, we're $600 below with 3 days to go. It's do or die time for Bitcoin here in the monthly. I would say there's a good chance that it sees 14K in the monthly. You look at the 3-month chart, some of these bigger ones. The 3-month chart, same deal. Like the 3-month chart just looks so obvious to go to 13,800. It's so freaking obvious, man. You get the 3-month highs. You get the 3-month wicks from 2019. That just looks like such an obvious point to come back down to at this point. It really does. And then if you go to like the 6-month chart, it's even more obvious. And then if you go to the yearly chart, that level just looks like such an obvious point to at least try for a bounce at 13,800, you know? I know everyone's talking about the yearly chart, the first bearish engulfing on the yearly chart. I mean, okay, cool. It's not the best thing you want to see. We'll see what happens with this. I don't think it's really going to mean much on a yearly chart scale. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Gavin's saying, you take a look at the Tesla chart. Is the bottom in? I don't think so, man. I don't think the Tesla... I think stock's got a while to go. I think stock's got a while to go. I'll say Tesla... The reason why Tesla got a bounce... I have the chart right here for you. Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad? The only chart that someone asked for it so far today is the Tesla chart. That's how you know. But Tesla, I mean, we look right here. Are we serious? Are we finally looking at stocks? Finally, Jordan's became a boomer. Jordan's finally a boomer, moving to stocks. I guess that's the bottom signal. Jordan talking about Tesla? Holy moly. That is definitely the bottom signal I was looking for. There's about to be so much volume on Bitcoin. Tesla's going to zero, though. There was no volume on Tesla. There was all of a sudden a lot of volume on Bitcoin. Get ready for the bounce. This is the bottom signal we've been waiting for. Wow, this is great. No, but Tesla, I would say the only reason you saw a bounce on Tesla here was you came to the 786 retracement, right? So from the March of 2020 crash to the highs, this was the 786. So you probably get a little bit of bounce here on Tesla in the short term, but this might sound crazy, and this is like super doomsday, which I can see. I think a lot of these stocks are super overvalued right now, man. Especially Tesla. Tesla's ridiculous, but my honest target's $64. If Tesla drops to $64, I'll pick some up. Which, you know, I've mainly been a crypto guy, but if Tesla goes to $64, I'll pick some up. My doomsday target, right, where, you know, if you want to go and take the whole March of 2020 crash, which I think a lot of stocks are going to take the March of 2020 crash, do you see $23 on Tesla? We'll see. We'll see. That's my absolute doomsday scenario. If Tesla drops 23, we're going nuts, because at that point, for it to get back to all-time highs, you're looking at like an altcoin return. But I would say $64 is my target there on Tesla, which is like another, from its low, another like 40% drop, which might sound like a lot, but it is what it is. Mike said Sol. So I personally don't think the bottom is in for Tesla. I don't. Maybe I'm just being foolish, but I mean, I don't. It's at a 786, but there's not really any support looking left. To be fair, Josh said I got Amazon at 80, just starting DCA. Holy moly! Because people bought the hell out of puts. Sure. Sol. Mike said Sol. What's going on with Sol, Mike? What's going on with Solana? Solana. Let me refresh this. Let me refresh little old Solana. Look at Bitcoin, man. Let's go to the 50. Are we really gonna have to go back to the 15-minute charts on Bitcoin? Holy moly! What are even traders talking about right now? What do you even talk about? What do you even talk about on this chart? Like, Lord. All right, let's go to Solana. This one doesn't want to refresh. It's kind of irritating. Let's go to Solana on this one. Solana. It better be moving. Let's see. Solana. That is Solana yearly chart. Look at Solana bouncing back up. We play the pump and dump song at the same time. Oh, and the repeater's gonna crash. Sol getting a little bounce up. I'm sort of kidding. I'm kidding here. I'm kidding here a little bit. Horse guy's going nuts right now. Sol's getting a bounce up. Like I said, dude, here's the thing with Sol. It's like, okay, it's getting a little bit of a bounce up, but you're sort of just catching that fallen knife at the moment. There's nothing right here. There's nothing here. It's gonna get a little bounce. I mean, it's dropped from $39 to $7 in the span of like a month. Like it's 80%. It's gonna get a little bounce back up. We'll see. I still think you're gonna see Sol come lower here. Bathwater made a good point. Maybe like the 50% range of the move here. Actually, the 50% range is actually already back up there. But yeah, we'll see. There's still just a ton of inefficiency right here on the weekly chart. It was a straight move up. I think you gotta come take a little bit more of that. Yeah, at the very least. Very least. Gotta fill that wick of destiny. The wick of destiny. Where's the wick of destiny? Yeah. But I could also see at some point this big weekly candle, just a straight move down from like 35 to 12. I got to assume at some point that they'll actually come and try to retake that, though. So maybe something like this happens. If Bitcoin can do anything here, okay, maybe you get a little move up, Solana retests, and then you sort of move back down at some point. But we shall see on little old Solana, man. A lot, like we said, a lot of altcoins just look, look at these altcoins. I sort of, man. Why is this chart not working, man? This is so annoying. I had all these charts set up. Man, that's irritating. Anyways, I mean, look at some of these alts. Look at Near, man. Near, still think the one's got lower to go in the weekly time frame. It's not even. Dot's got an interesting level. Dot at the weekly time frame. Hey, maybe that's some good confluence there from the 2020 low. Okay, maybe, but still looks like shit. It does. Let's see. Even Chainlink, man. Chainlink's at the bottom of the range. So Chainlink still looks okay to me. I still think Chainlink could drop a little bit more here to these highs. Like this. Still could drop a little bit more here on the weekly time frame. But, I mean, even Chainlink's got possibly a little bit lower to go. All right. It's a lot of these. Like, But a lot of them are coming up to good ranges, like Algorand coming up to like the bear market lows last time, getting pretty close. Not quite there, but getting pretty close. But I look at like Litecoin, right? Which my chart's all jacked up, which is, like I said, it's slightly irritating today. But you do this and you do this, you know, and you just have this big range right here. And the top side of the range right here. Look at that. Litecoin's got the most beautiful range in the world on the weekly. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I look at Litecoin and I say, is this not just a big bear flag? And is this indicative of what's going to come for the rest of the crypto? Right? From swing high to swing low, we put this to the downside. Oh, what do you know? It puts you right back at the lows at 25 bucks. And a lot of altcoins still look like they can come down a little bit. They do. They all do, pretty much. But I will say this. This is why I always try to. I've always tried to make this in the past. This is why everyone should not just be all in altcoins. Okay? This is exactly why I say this. Because Bitcoin, listen, Bitcoin from now until the halving could stay at the same price. But altcoins could be 2-3x lower. You know what I mean? That's why it's people don't like Bitcoin until they see their altcoins just bleeding 90, 95, 99% to the downside. You know? It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'll say, when you go through a bear market, you realize, because what do you hear during a bull market? This is what you hear during a bull market. Bitcoin? What's the point of owning Bitcoin? Altcoins go up way more. There's no point owning Bitcoin. It's a dinosaur coin. Even Ethereum's kind of a dinosaur coin. It doesn't even go up. I just own all altcoins. Right? But in a bear market, if you go through a full bear market, then you start to realize why people that are in the space a while always say you should own a good amount of Bitcoin in your portfolio. Don't just be all in altcoins, right? Unless you're buying them you're buying them like right before the halving or something like that, right? That's what it is. You know, the longer you're in the space, the more you become a Bitcoin maxi. I have to say, going through this whole bear market, I became even more of a closer to a Bitcoin and ETH maxi than I was even like 6 months ago. Okay. Because I've always said I like 70%. I mean, at this point, 85% of my portfolio was Bitcoin and Ethereum at this point. That's just the way it is. You gotta, the longer you're in this market, the more you become a Bitcoin and ETH maxi. I will say. I will definitely say that. But people only buy Shiba? True, man. True. Mr. Clint asks about my link long. I'm still in it. I'm still in that link long. We're holding on tight here. We're holding on tight to this the link long. It's not looking good so far, but we are still in it. At sort of the bottom of the range here, but it's getting close. It's getting close to cut this one out, you know? But we'll see. I'm still hoping this is some type of deviation. I still think Bitcoin gets a bounce here, and I still think Link comes up. But you know, like we said, we'll wait and see. I'm having super patience with this one. This one is testing my damn patience. I will say that. This one is testing my damn patience. But I still have conviction this will get a bounce. In the short term. Very, very immediate short term. Not like this one that I hold for months. You know? Holy Lord. Gala is done. Lord. Clint said, in it to win it. You know what it is, Clint. You know what it is. All right. Let's see. The more you're here, the more you become a Bitcoin maxi because alts drop so hard, you end up holding 9% Bitcoin without trying. That's also true, too. That is also facts. Facts. But I'll continue to say, like, I don't think it's just Bitcoin anymore. It's Bitcoin and ETH. Okay? It is 100% Bitcoin and ETH. ETH is here to stay. And anyone that's kind of arguing at this point is kind of delusional. Once again, I mean, throughout this time, all the other altcoins are getting obliterated. ETH continues to just hold against Bitcoin and continues to be up against Bitcoin in the bear market up until this time. Maybe that changes at some point. And it's probably going to get pretty close. Like, look at this chart on Ethereum Bitcoin. This shows that something big is coming right here. This shows that something big is coming. Look at this. Look at this. Something's coming here. Something's about to happen on this. And usually when you start seeing volatility on the ETH Bitcoin chart, that can kind of tell you that something's coming on the USD pairs too. You know, because think about it this way. If ETH Bitcoin breaks to the upside, that probably means that the market is going up, right? When ETH outpaces Bitcoin, that usually when the market goes up. When Bitcoin outpaces ETH, that means the market's usually going down. So I'd say, I mean, this kind of lines up with my thinking that something's going to give here, you know, end of January. Everything's pointing to that. But everything's pointing to probably at least another 2-3 weeks of sideways too. And this chart describes the market perfectly. Just look at this. The whole bear market. You have volatility, and volatility just starts to decline. And here we are right now. Just right here, just with no volatility at all. Just bored out of our living minds at the moment, you know? So we'll see what happens with this. I mean, this does show something's coming, though. Something is freaking coming. What's going to happen? We shall see, my friends. We shall see. Probably just it probably goes like this. Whoop. But we'll see. I think the lowest RSI in the recent past for Bitcoin is 9, and we hit that around the last fall. Oh, I wanted to talk about that too. I know everyone's looking at this chart, and everyone's going to say this. Where's my guy? Where's the Grinch? You guys are a bunch of idiots. This is 100% going down. Jordan, if you even think there's a chance of that going up, you are an idiot. We're in a bear market. ETH is going to continue to go down against Bitcoin, okay? Do not even think that it's possible for ETH to outpace Bitcoin in a bear market. You are absolutely nuts. Nuts. Get your head out of your ass. We're in a damn bear market. Come steal presents with me, all right? It's the only proper thing you can do now, all right? Next Christmas, Jordan, instead of worrying about crypto, just come with me. We're going to go to kids' houses, steal presents, and everything in between. Sound good? All right, I got to go back to destroying Solana. I'll be back destroying Solana. See ya. That leads me to this chart, which is the weekly chart over here. Was it this one? This one? Oh, was it the one that I had? Oh, my Lord. This is ridiculous today. Redonkulous today. No, but the one thing I wanted to notice is, let's bring up the RSI real quick. This is very simple too, which also shows that, you know, something's got to give sometime soon, right? If we bring this up like this, and actually, no, it's the total market cap chart. Get rid of this. Total market cap. Let's go to this, okay? Something's got to give here on total market cap. We've been talking about this too, is like the bull market support band is coming down hot and heavy like a hot potato. It's coming down hot and heavy. Whereas total market cap just chilling right above the all-time highs of 2017, right? So you're going to end up getting squeezed between this big support level of the 786 and this downtrend on the bull market support band, right? So you're going to get squeezed in here. And where is that probably going to get squeezed? Ding, 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 like the end of January, beginning of February. You know, another thing pointing to that time frame. The other thing I can say is not only that, but if you look down here at the RSI, which the RSI is the RSI, it can continue to go down. I'm not the proponent that it's like, okay, the RSI is over, right? It's not one of these either, you know. Bro, the RSI is oversold. It can't go any lower, okay? It can't go any lower. The RSI is oversold. That means we're going to go up from here. There is no more downside, all right? Right, man? Yeah. Downside is only possible, okay? Oh, we can only go up when the RSI is oversold. Everyone knows that. I'm not under that assumption. But what I'll say this is downward sloping trend line on the weekly RSI. This is something we've been watching this whole bear market, okay? And it just continues to be, you know, resistance the whole way down. But what I'll say is you can sort of use the oversold as sort of a support, right? So say, okay, when you go to oversold, you usually get a short-term bounce. The way I'm looking at it is this. Bitcoin tends to not like to go below a 27 on that. If this is going to act as support going across, right? Doesn't mean it can't come down here again and Bitcoin goes to 14K or some shit. My thinking is this. This continues sideways. This continues down. Something's going to have to give here too, right? Something's going to have to give here. Or the chart just breaks and you do something like that. I don't know. But something's going to have to give. And that's also, you know, pointing to like, this one's pointing to more mid-February, end of February range. But it's another thing kind of pointing to something is coming, right? It's just, you know, when you get to sort of these low points in the charts, you end up seeing the time capitulation, which is getting everyone bored, and before that move comes, and that's the point where we're at right now, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. I would say, you know, you guys know my take. I think that we end up getting, I think there's going to be another month of sideways / down. If we can survive January not going lower, to me, I think we get back above the bull market support band. Doesn't mean we go to the moon, but I think we get back above it and try to build, you know, a longer term sideways kind of base. No pun intended. You know, a longer sideways base, more like something like 2014, something like this, where I think we're probably if I had to guess where we were, based off 2014, I'd say we're probably somewhere like right, actually, not really this wick, but I'd say we're kind of like somewhere like right here, you know, which kind of sucks, but that's kind of where I'm looking at, where, okay, you might go down slightly sideways, you know, for the next month or two, then they may get a little bit of a move up, then go sideways, get a move up, get everyone bullish again, come back down, and then start going back up. But more so just kind of building a sideways range and grinding it out. Grinding it all the way home, you know? Can we leave the Sol 15-minute split screen up? Is Sol really doing that much? Oh my God, how bored have we become that we want to look at the death of Sol chart here? Okay, let's bring up Sol. Sol looks like the only thing that's really moving. Actually, no, that's not really moving. Let's see, where's Sol? All right, Sol is getting a little bit of a bounce. I'm taking it you're long in Sol, Mike. I'm taking it you're long in Sol. It's coming for that wick. So you wicked back up. It's coming for that wick. How high will Sol come back up? I guess this is the most volatility we've seen in crypto in years. Shit. Let's keep it up. 10.02. Hell yeah. Let's see. Look at Apple. Apple's in a tough spot. I'll say that. Apple is in a tough spot. Apple looks like the next one that's about to go down. We've seen Amazon do it. We've seen Tesla do it. Apple looks like the next giant that's about to go down. Sorry for all you Apple holders out there. But yeah, Tesla, and then you also got Apple right here, which, yeah, I mean, Apple's the next one for me. Maybe it gets a little bit of a bounce here the next couple weeks, but this one looks like it's just setting up for, you know, sort of this huge support level right here to be broken. And then kind of like Tesla and Amazon, there really is not much there to hold you up. Apple, looking for 81 bucks on Apple there. I'll be a buyer on Apple at 81. In the meantime, I'm going to patiently wait for these stocks to go down. To go down in these stocks, man. I will say, maybe you don't get there, and if you don't get there, that's cool. I'll keep that cash on the sidelines for more crypto purchases over the next year. But I will say, if I start seeing stocks dump to these levels, I'm buying them up. Because at that point, you're looking at, you know, actual companies, and you're looking at, if they get back to all-time highs, 8Xs at that point. But I'm seeing 80 bucks on Apple if this level breaks. For sure. Anyways, let's go back to Sol. Sol. Solana. Salina. Let's see. Crypto traders are spoiled. If you could make 7 to 10% in the stock market, you had a good year. Now you can make that in a day trading crypto on leverage. That's facts. That's facts. We are so spoiled. That is definitely true. Though, even for regular market standpoints, Bitcoin is boring as shit right now. It is. Solana. John's like, what the hell, man? Lazarus said, I got $4 in a trade. Who's long in Sol right now? Who is long Sol? Let me know in the chat. Let's do a poll, by the way. Let's do a poll. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do a weird pull. Let's see. Does Bitcoin? This is not a good pull. Let's do it. Does Bitcoin break 14K by Q1 2023? Yes or no? Yes or no in the chat. 200x long on Sol? 200x long? Were you 200x, man? 200x. If you entered a 200x trade, you have to have that perfect entry. If that even moves a split second in the wrong way, you're getting liquidated in 2 seconds. That is some degen shit. Man, 200x. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. You are absolutely nuts. Even when you do something crazy like a 20x, man. Like in 2 seconds, if that trade goes the wrong way, you can be instantly down like 50%. You guys are degens if you're doing that. A 200x. Like if you do a 200x trade, literally, if you enter right here, and you go short right here, and it just goes, you're liquidated. You're done. Donezo. Lord. Do a 1000x. Can you even do a 1000x anywhere? A 1000x wouldn't even be fun. You would either be rich as hell or broke in 2 seconds. You know, a 1000x for fun. I do a dollar 1000x trade. A dollar 1000x. So if you do a dollar, no, that's just you just gambling it up at that point. Like there's no analysis at all. You're just going, okay, I'm gonna go long 1000x. Hopefully it doesn't go up for 1 second, and then you're instantly liquidated. Degens, man. 1000x is 4x only? I hope so. That's even DJ on 4x. I'll say this though. I'm interested to see, and the other thing I'm watching is the DXY. And the DXY, this is on the weekly chart. This is make or break time here for markets here. On the DXY. If the DXY starts bouncing, man, a lot of the things we've been talking about are going to get crushed. Absolutely decimated. But we'll see. I think you do bounce. That's why, not for Bitcoin, but for other stuff. I am probably sound like I probably sound like savvy on the rest of the market. And I do. Not on Bitcoin, though. Not on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin weathers the storm. But I think altcoins could get crushed. And I think stocks could get absolutely decimated if the DXY goes up again. 100% APY and 9 days. Remember during the bull market, you know, there was all these things that are, you know, 300% APY, you know, stake your coin over here, 250% APY. And people actually used to do that. Imagine doing that now. You wouldn't trust that for 2 seconds. I remember seeing stuff, you know, looking through some of that stuff on some of these like lending platforms and stuff. And like you would see like 200%, 300%, 400%. And you thought it was legit back then. You were like, there's no way. Everything's up only. Now, I mean, I look at a 5% return and I go, 5%? Something doesn't add up here. This is a little bit fishy. How are they offering 5%? Everyone knows that. A slight pump to flush the toilet, then down to 12K. The WEF wants us out of the market. True. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. All right. What else do we got? We can kick it. I guess you guys want to see Sol today. That's the only thing moving. We can keep it on Sol. Sol's up 6% on the new day here. Nice little move out for Sol. We can keep it on here. Sol is grabbing the Sol. Grabbing the little old Sol. Because we're sort of... All right, we'll do the double screen. I know you guys want to keep the double screen on. You always like the double screen. Let's go double. We haven't done a double screen in a while. Let's keep Sol over here. So you guys can keep an eye on Sol. Because a lot of you guys are in Sol trades, apparently. Right now. Which you guys are catching that knife. You caught the knife, though. I got to admit. You caught the damn knife on Sol. Let's see. What did I want to look at over here? I want to look at some weird shit. Let's look at some weird. You guys have any weird charts, cool charts to look at? Let me know. They could be super bearish charts, super bullish charts. Give me some charts to look at, man. I'm in like a chart cruising mood. I'm in a chill chart cruising mood. Let's see. What Let's look at some of these alt Bitcoin charts. Because some of these, let's look at Litecoin Bitcoin. Litecoin Bitcoin. Let's see. So I know that everyone was super bullish on this one not too long ago. How's this one looking now? Actually still doing okay. Still doing relatively okay. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's kind of back testing, I guess. So Sol Bitcoin looks okay. I wanted to see if Litecoin was all the way down here against Bitcoin again. So then I control Litecoiners. Even though I might pick up some Litecoin in the next couple months. There's been about a, and then all of a sudden I'll like Litecoin. That's how it works. You like something that you like, you know? And then as soon as you don't like it, you're like, that thing's trash. Everyone loves something until they sell it. Or everyone loves something, hates something until they buy it, you know? It's like me with Doge. I hated Doge. Now I'm a Dogein. Now I'm a Shibber. I love Doge and Shib. But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. I might become a Litecoiner soon. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to freaking lie. Let me see. You guys have some weird-ass charts here. Some weird-ass charts. What does the chart look like for Pokemon cards? I have no idea, but I'm assuming Pokemon card charts are down the drain. Can you even look those up? I don't know. Monero? You guys are all asking for Monero. Let's do Monero real quick. Monero. I like Litecoin at 350. Me too, man. Me too. Monero, what do we got? So, Monero. This is on the weekly time frame, I guess. Monero is an interesting one. Monero is definitely an interesting one, right? And that's another one I might be interested in at a certain point. You know, the problem is it's not going down the rest of the market, right? I've been thinking about some Monero. I used to troll Dan about Monero, and now I might pick up some Monero. Not yet. I still think, you guys know my take. I still think altcoins got a little bit way to go. That's kind of my thinking at the moment. But Monero, man, where does Jordan want to pick up some Monero? I might pick up some of the retest of this. If Monero comes back down to $90, I might scoop up some Monero here, depending on depending on what the rest of the market looks like at the time. But if Monero starts making its way downtown, gets rejected, making its way downtown, great song by the way. I forget who sings that. If it starts coming back down here again, woo, I might scoop up some Monero on the weekly right there. Probably not yet. It's probably a couple months down the road, but we'll see where that ends up. Monero. I would say I'd be interested in Monero here, and I'd be interested in Monero. I mean, you got the March of 2020. Like a lot of these other altcoins are already retracing down to like their lows of the bear market last time. We'll see, right? I don't want to count out Monero coming down here either. It's like $50. I know that sounds crazy, and Monero might be one that doesn't crash as much as the other ones, but you know, $93 to $50, somewhere in that range. I'd be interested in some Monero, man. Kevin, so how much further you think for altcoins? Yeah, you just never know, right? I mean, think about it. You don't really know. I'd say if everything remains the way it does right now, I think a lot of altcoins still got, 40, 50%. 40, 50%. Not all of them, but a good amount of them, So that's Monero. Clint says, so you're basically not picking up crap. Shit for months end with your bottom dwelling targets. Oh no, Bitcoin and ETH only for me right now, man. Bitcoin and ETH only right now. I was a little bit more confident before the FTX dump, okay? And I was a little bit more confident before I started seeing stocks just get absolutely decimated, right? Because that just tells me that people are in capitulation mode, Everything was looking good until I saw Tesla start getting decimated, Amazon start getting decimated, Apple start on the verge of getting decimated. We've already seen like PayPal get decimated, Netflix get decimated. And I was a little bit more, I would say, confident in the altcoin market. But I think Bitcoin holds. Bitcoin and ETH are only for me right now, for sure. Bullish bear facts, XRP the bridge. Elliot said we gonna go up. Hey, if we go, like I said, if we gonna go up, we gonna go up. We gonna go up. As far as DCAs, Bitcoin and ETH, I guess for altcoins, I'm okay with waiting a little bit. The reason why I'm okay with waiting a little bit for altcoins is I don't expect a massive bull market right now. You know what I mean? So I'd rather just wait it out on altcoins. Okay. I still own altcoins, but I'd rather wait on buying more altcoins. See how the market kind of pans out into 2023. Because like I said, Bitcoin can go sideways and altcoins can continue lower. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I guess as we get closer to, you know, the halving, then I'll start looking at altcoins. I want to see something. Here's what I want to see in altcoins, right? I want to see a structure like this, right? Let's go look at let's go look at some good altcoin charts. Here's the type of structure I'm looking at for altcoins, which I think you're gonna get close to those. But if I go over here to like freaking, let's look at sushi. Sushi's a good example, I think, if I remember correctly. Let's go to sushi. Okay, sushi's maybe not the best example. Sushi's not the best example. But basically, what I want to see in these alts is kind of a structure. Actually, kind of a structure like this. Dan, I am becoming interested in Dino coins. The reason why I am is because I'm a little bit wary of regulation coming in 2023. And a lot of these Dino coins would be okay in that situation, right? Bitcoin, Doge, Litecoin, Monero, and I know those aren't fun, but there's two things. Those would be okay, and number two, those have been through two bear markets and they made it through both times, right? So there's like that psychological fact that it's like, if they can make it through two bear markets, they most likely can make it through three, you know? So the other altcoins, I have no idea. Everyone loved Solana 2 months ago, okay? Everyone loved Luna 4 months ago. You don't know with these things. So I'd rather, I guess, play it safe with the ones that are good. I guess sushi is not the best example. Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time to like Ethereum on the weekly, right? I want to see a structure like this, where you go through a bear market, and then you build sort of this longer term range for altcoins, right? This longer term range. You could be in that right now, right? You could make that argument. It's just, I'm a little bit hesitant because of that for certain altcoins, you know? Regulation, smegulation. You could make the case that you're in that right now. You certainly could. I've made that case for ETH. And I've told you guys, like, Bitcoin and ETH, I don't expect to get a hit as much as everything else. You've already seen it the last couple months. All these other alts are down 56%. Bitcoin and ETH, just in the same range, chilling, you know? I guess maybe ETH wasn't the best example here. Cardano. Let's do Cardano. Okay, so this is not a good chart. We need a full chart on Cardano here. The Kraken. Let's bring up the Kraken chart. So Cardano goes through a big drop like it is now. Notice the similarity. Okay, a big drop here. Not really an end in sight here for Cardano, right? If there was strength in the market, I would want to see some type of strength. It just continues down, right? I want to see, at least for alts, at least come up and try to make a higher low. Like shit. You know what I mean? There hasn't been a higher low this whole time. I at least want to see something like this. A little bit of a pump up. Right? And then at least make one higher low for me. Shit. And then come back up and break that previous high. Even if I have to buy up here, okay, that's cool. I think right now it's wait time for altcoins. Because I so to say, even if I have to buy an altcoin up here when I'm a little bit more confident in the move, right? So say if Cardano comes a little bit lower, it gets a bounce up to like right here. I guess as we get into 2023, I'd rather buy here than buy a falling knife not knowing where it's going to go necessarily. I know it sounds kind of backwards, but when altcoins, I got to think like that. You know, not so much Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, like I said, I don't think it goes down as much as everything else. But Cardino, man, this thing's brutal. Chudano. Wayne said, your internet shit to bed? Christ. Lordy. For Cardano, though, I'd pick up Cardano again. Here's what I'm going to get Cardano 15 cents and 10 cents. Those are I'm buying. That's where I pick up some Cardano for longer term holds. 10 cents and 15 cents. If it doesn't, and then there's always a plan if it doesn't go there. If it doesn't go there, and let's say it stops right here, bottoms in, it doesn't go to here, okay, then you can kind of wait for the longer term consolidation, okay, up into the halving. There's always time, and you can scoop up during the consolidation when you're clear that, okay, you're starting to round out, just like you did here, where you're starting to round out and there's a little bit more clarity, you know? That's my take for altcoins. For other than Bitcoin and ETH. Bitcoin and ETH, it's like, if I see a good opportunity, I'm picking up Bitcoin and ETH. Because those are the only two I'm super confident in, you know? Where I'm like, yes. Everything else, there's always that little bit like, what if it's like Solana or or Luna or, you know, even these other ones, like these other ones have gotten absolutely decimated. Near, Algo. These ones have gotten decimated over the last couple months, you know? I guess silver. Andrew said the only thing I feel comfortable buying other than Bitcoin and ETH right now is Matic. Yeah, Matic too. I mean, the only issue I have with Matic is Matic wasn't around. It's only been around through one bull market, right? So it hasn't tested a full bear market yet. That's the only thing I have with Matic. Other than that, yeah, Matic's my number 3 holding and will be most likely into the next bull market. But what I always like to say is, you know, the funny thing is we talk about all these altcoins, right? We talk about all. Can I do a quick rant alert here?
Rant alert.
Quick rant alert. We talk about all these altcoins. The best altcoins in the next bull market are probably haven't even gotten made yet. That's the funny part. Think about all the altcoins we talk about now. Were they around in 2018? Most of them were not. Was Solana around in 2018? Was AVAX? Was what's another good example here? Was Near? Was Matic? Was you can go through the list of some of the top gainers in the last bull market. A lot of them didn't even come out. Polkadot, right? A lot of these didn't even come out until 2019 or 2020 as the market started to move up again. The best altcoins probably will come out next year because they usually wait to launch their coins before the next halving to sort of catch the ride up. So like we talk about all these altcoins now. These altcoins will probably be dinosaur coins that we're talking about now. The new dinosaur coins. You'll probably be looking at Matic as a dinosaur coin in 2025. You know, there could be this new thing like Siberium that does like a 100x. Everyone loves Siberium now. It's the new layer 2, Siberium. You know, maybe there's a new Oracle. Everyone hates Chainlink. Maybe it's Lulink. Lulink does 100x and everyone's in Lulink. You know? We'll see. FTM, Crow. It's good examples. FTM and Crow. Those are definitely good examples. Let's see. Bigden said, Jordan, you not think tax season is helping selling? I mean, yeah, that's true too. I think people are taking losses so they can write them off on taxes, especially on alts. I think that's definitely true. Excuse me. I think that's definitely true. But to the point where the market caps are dropping 50, 60%, no. I think it's a little bit too much. Dan said, oh, now you're getting interested in some dino coins. Let's look at Luna Classic, your local Monero Maxi. Luna Classic. Oh, Lord. You won't ever find me buying this. You will not ever find me buying this. And I will say this about Luna Classic. Luna Classic will be the one that goes on a massive run because it's always the one you don't expect, right? And what's the one coin you probably don't expect to go on a massive run? This mofo right here. Luna Classic since June has been killing it. I'm not gonna lie. Like I could sit here and lie. I mean, Luna Classic since it came out in May is up 3x. You know, that's nuts. And the whole rest of the market's gotten catapulted to the downside. That's pretty crazy. I got to give Luna Classic a little bit there. But what I'll say is this one actually, this one looks like it could, it's an interesting point here in the chart on the shorter term time frames. Get a little breakout, little back test action. We'll see on that one. It's a bear market at the end of the day. A lot of these breakouts can just kind of break out and then dump again. But yeah, Luna Classic. Take your bets, right? Take your bets. I don't like these breakout plays in bear markets. But I'll tell you this, in bull markets, you can kill it by trading breakouts. It's just from bear markets, you sort of do the opposite, right? You trade the breakouts to the downside. In a bear market, man, can I get pumped with this and say, okay, you're back tested, now you're going to the moon? In a bull market, there'll probably be a 90% chance you go up here. You know, that's what I was like to say. Everyone's a good trader in a bull market. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I would say you're at an interesting point though, right here, where it would make sense to get a little bit of a bounce. But does the market always make sense? No, it does. It does not. It does not. It does not always make sense. But it's a decent long entry there for a swing trade if you think Bitcoin's going to hold up. That's the thing, you know. No fundamentals, just pumping and dumping the chart patterns. Facts. That is definitely true. Guys, what's your top? I will say this right now. Okay, let me ask you guys in the chat. What's your top altcoin besides ETH? Besides Ethereum, because a lot of you guys will say Ethereum. I know. Everyone loves Ethereum. What's your top altcoin besides ETH? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Man, look at all this shit. Job is bullish on Siberium. Siberium, man. It's Sebrium. AI-related coins will be the next bull run hype. AI-related coins. What's a good AI coin? I haven't even looked at. I haven't even started to do like actual altcoin research. That'll probably be in the second half of next year is when I really start doing more altcoin research and looking for ones that are worth it. You know, because listen, let's be honest. Everything goes up in a bull market, right? It doesn't take a genius to be like, oh my God, I got an altcoin, it went up. Everything goes up in a bull market. But the key is finding the ones that go up the most, or the ones that don't just die, right? If you listen, EOS, for example, went up in the last bull market, but you would have been better off buying Cardano than EOS. You know what I mean? It's all about opportunity cost. Which ones will go up the most? You don't always know. A lot of times you get lucky. Would you have, if you gone back in 2019, you would have said Doge and Shiba went up the most? People would have laughed at you. I probably would, to be honest. But now, I would never bet out anything. Never bet out anything. And sometimes research can be kind of a waste of time. Like, think about all the people that did hours of research. All they had to do was buy Doge. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's the funny part of it. It's like you watch all these 100x hype coins videos. All you had to do was buy Doge. Doge just sitting there on Robinhood. And we wasted 100 hours of altcoin research. But no, there is use to that. There is use to that. I felt like a hero in the bull market. I felt like a G. Oh yeah, I bought this. Listen, going into the next one, I'm sticking to the same ones that I was bullish on going into the last one. Bitcoin, ETH, Chainlink. I will pick up Cardano. I just don't like the chart at the moment. I'm waiting on Cardano, but I will be bullish on Cardano again, just like I was last time. What else? I like Matic. Hasn't been around too long, but I like Matic. I probably will pick up some Litecoin. Funny enough, if it goes to back to the 2019 lows, I probably will scoop up some Monero if it goes to the levels I want to. But I think you got time for those. Not this exact second. Let me see what you guys saying here. Let's see. But I will say that this. I've been in this market a while now at this point, And I will say that every day that goes by, I become more of a Bitcoin and ETH maxi. Every day that goes by, I will definitely say that. Matic, seems like most people's Matic. Soul Classic, Soul Classic. Gala, XRP. I'll even scoop up a little bit of XRP if XRP gets to the point where I want it to go. Why? Another one. XRP has been through two bear markets, about to make it 3 bear markets, which means that it can get through it. It's not just going to die. Like, I can't even remember some of the coins back in 2017. You didn't even know what they are now. Let me see. Let's see. Shit. Never mind. I don't know what I was looking for. Tape Rose arrested, all going to according to plan. Yeah. Mr. Tate was arrested. That is a fact. Does it affect your life? Not really. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. How's the weather there? The weather is it was actually pretty nice today. It wasn't that cold. It was comfortable today, I will say. As long as you're wearing a coat, it was very, very comfortable. ADA chart looks terrible. Oh, the ADA chart looks like the worst chart in crypto. That's why I'm not touching it at the current moment. There will be a time. Like, I still like ADA. I still do. I'll put the heart here, though. Right? Let's put the magnet here. It's coming down here. Okay? It pains me to say that, but it's coming down here. That's in these zones is where I'll scoop some up. How funny would it be if I was wrong about ADA and it runs first? Hey, I will say this. People were saying the same thing about... man. The reason why people don't... I'm always honest. You guys know that. The reason why people don't like ADA is because they bought it at the highs. It is what it is. People were saying the same thing last time down here. Okay? And ADA was the best performing altcoin in 2021 up until Doge. Okay? You'll hear the same things. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It didn't do anything over here either. And guess what? It's not going to do anything right here either again. Okay? And guess what? It didn't do anything over here either. It's probably never going to do anything. Crypto doesn't care. People get hyped based off anything. They get hyped off air. Air hype makes the coins go up, not what they do. At least now. At some point, that won't be the case. But hype is the drive, and hype always comes back. It always does. Just when you think it never will, it always comes back. Right now, it's just the anti-hype cycle. It's the boring cycle to make everyone believe that it's never possible again. Right? I bet everyone's feeling that way right now. I bet everyone has a little bit of feeling in them and saying, I don't think crypto's ever going to go up again. I think everyone has a little bit of feeling in them right now. You haven't seen anything yet. You think you've been through the worst part of a bear market yet? The worst part of a bear market is this, not this. It's the grind out phase, which is the worst. But I think this time we're a little bit more prepared because we now have 3 cycles. We know that the prices usually go up a little bit before the halving, so we're not going to get too carried away and thinking that we're going to go to the moon right now and get our hopes up, and then if it doesn't, we're going to be like, oh shit, crypto sucks. You kind of just at this point you kind of just follow the trend and say, okay, I'm not going to get excited until really excited until like the end of next year. Doesn't mean you can't go up. I think Bitcoin by the end of next year will be somewhere around 30K. Which is still up, but not moonshot. Not moonshot. Mr. Flykick said crypto is dead. Yeah, I mean, everyone says, laughs that crypto is dead. I mean, I would say, yeah, it is dead right now. But it's always dead, and then it's not dead. Crypto is the most volatile thing. It goes from being dead to being what everyone talks about. You know what I mean? It's just a fact. It's a fact. Worst market was before crypto in 08, 09. Crypto would be low for years. Crypto will be... I think it'll be... 2023 will be a boring year for sure. Let's see. I'm not more prepared. I got a better chance of making money playing Street Gamble than making money on ADA. I mean, I guess. All right, guys. I think I've been rambling for... Actually, it hasn't been that long. I feel like I've been rambling for a while. Crypto dead. I am buying. Crypto is dead. Listen, crypto is dead right now. It is. But you could say everything's dead. Don't be coming in here saying crypto's dead when we bring up these charts. Okay, once again, Tesla down 75%, Amazon down 60%, Netflix, all your favorite companies here down, which I think in the next couple months will be down more than Bitcoin. And the boomers will be crying in their sorrows, making fun of crypto when their poor little stocks are down more than Bitcoin. Netflix. Oh, look at it. It got a little bit of a move up lately. That's good. That's good. Holy moly. Netflix was down 70%. Netflix was already down more than Bitcoin. Shit. What's another one? PayPal. PayPal's another good one. Holy Lord. Look at these. These look like worse than ADA charts. 80%. Woo! Lord. Lord of mercy. So it's funny when people say crypto is dead. No, it's not crypto is dead, man. That's the most funny thing to me. It's like you see these articles. You see these stupid articles that are like, crypto is dead. No! Everything is dead. The world is dead. What's another good example? Like we said, Apple hasn't done it yet, but Apple's the next domino to fall. Apple's about to drop too. What's another good example? Somebody give me a good big company that has gotten decimated in the last couple months. Give me one. Give me something. I don't know. McDonald's, I think, is held up. I saw. McDonald's. Let's see. McDonald's just kills it, man. McDonald's is just. Listen, people love McDubs. It's bad, I guess, but people love McDonald's, man. Look at this. Since the beginning of 2022, McDonald's was at... So McDonald's in a horrible year for everything else went up about 22%. That's actually pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. Tesla, I mean, yeah, I already looked at Tesla. Tesla has more to go. It's getting a bounce because you bounce off the 786. Big whoop. It's going to get a little bit of a bounce. It's probably going to curl back over and then going back down to $64. Big whoop. Wirecard. GameStop. GameStop's the meme. What is I haven't looked at the GameStop chart in a while. GameStop. I remember the GameStop hype in 2021. Oh man, we should have known that this was a huge bubble when GameStop was getting pumped up, man. Oh my lord. The hindsight's always 2020, man. I've learned so much this year. Never, ever, ever will I think the market's going to continue to go up when I see GameStop getting pumped. All right, 70 cents to one. That's nuts. GameStop. Yeah, GameStop's about ready to. Yeah, maybe gets a little bit of a bounce again, but this one just broke pretty big support right here. Yeah, GameStop looks like it's about to crater. Who's getting pumped out there? All I hear is ooh, 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 ooh. Outside the window, guys, just hear ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, GameStop looks like this one's could drop pretty heavy here too. At least to like this level here, $13 or so. Yeah, but a lot of these, like, look at this inefficiency in the chart, man. You got to take some of this. That's why I'm super bearish on the stock market right now. I wasn't up until a few weeks ago, and then I started seeing all these things break massive support. And dude, look at this move up. I don't even have the vector candles on, but you know that these are all vector candles on this move up. You can't tell me this isn't going to come and take some of that. There's no way. There ain't no way. Lord. Did they pump GameStop to liquidate big players who shorted GameStop? That is true. That is true. At GME, what's another good one? You guys put a bunch of good ones in here. Let's just people don't love McDonald's. That's what people can afford nowadays. Dude, even McDonald's is a lot. Shit. You go to McDonald's. I used to go to McDonald's and get 2 cheeseburgers for $2. Bro, you go to McDonald's now, you get a burger and fries, you're spending $15. If you guys gone to McDonald's lately, you get a meal, which is just a burger, fries, and a drink. Nothing crazy, right? Super cheap ingredients. You're paying $15 for that shit. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyways, you guys get the point. Like, it's not crypto is dead. It's just the markets are dead, man. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. But during times like this is the best opportunities ever. If you ask anyone that was around in 2008 that wished they could go back to those times, they would say yes. Why? Because they would say they wish they could buy in 2009, 2010, when they had the opportunity for every sector, whether it was, that was the creation of crypto. You wish you could go back there for crypto, shit. But even the stock market, real estate, these times bring the best opportunities. You need these times if you want the best opportunities. You know? You do. But you got to be smart at where you're buying stuff. And that's why I'm waiting on altcoins. I'm not going to rush into altcoins yet. Or stocks, because I think those ones got way to go. Bitcoin, I'm a little bit bullish. You guys know why I'm bullish on Bitcoin. Bitcoin stock market, SPX chart, to me looks like it'll bounce. This is not a narrative I've been hearing anywhere else, and I think I like to trust my gut with these things. So Bitcoin, I do think bounces against the S&P. Doesn't mean it goes up in price, but it doesn't dump as much as the S&P. Anyways, I'm going to call it a stream here. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Bitcoin really still isn't doing anything. This is the 15-minute chart. Holy Lord. I think I've been saying this consistently this year. I don't think I'm been more bored than I am right now on the Bitcoin chart. I think I've said that 20 times this year, but I am really at that point. It's freaking brutal, man. It is brutalizing. Lord. All right. Anyways, I'm out. I'm going to go try to blow up my link long at the moment, and I'll be out of here. All right. Peace. Catch you guys tomorrow. And Squirt said, yo, Jordan, look at the DXY in the weekly at the end of 79 going into the 80s. We are forming the exact same pattern. I'll tweet it to you when I'm off. The DXY into the 1970s. Let's see. So all the way back here. Let's see. 1970s. 79. All the way back to this mofo. Oh, Lord. So right here back in 1970 to 79. That's what you said, right? 79 to the 1980s. So right here. Yeah, you got to move up. You retested the 50-week moving average. Holy, that actually does look... That is... It actually does look pretty legit. It's almost like the same stuff. Look at this. So over here, you had 1 peak, 2 peaks. You're back testing the 50-week moving average, right? You see that? And then if you go back over here, it's a little bit bigger of a scale, but what do you got? You got 1 peak, 2 peaks, back testing the 50-week moving average. And obviously, listen, like for something like this to happen on the DXY, you would need something crazy to happen in the world, right? You would need like World War IV or some shit to go down to see the DXY go up like this. That's absolute doomsday. I don't see that happening. It's only happened once in history. I mean, the chances of that happening is pretty slim. But we'll see, right? It does look pretty similar. But anyways, we'll see what happens. I think calling for that is a little bit shady. Anyways, I'm out. Peace. Catch you guys tomorrow in the next one. Later. Awkward comment incoming. Later. See ya.